LawTeacher.net is one of those rare specialist academic services that has grown far beyond its roots and become a genuine global hub for legal learning and support. On the surface, it looks like a UK law essay service, but when you dig into what the site actually offers and who it is really serving, you see something much bigger. An international platform designed for law students and busy professionals all over the world who want work that meets the gold standard of United Kingdom legal education, no matter where they are based. The first thing to understand is the name. When people see Law Teacher and the strong UK branding on the site, they sometimes assume the service is aimed only at students physically studying in Britain. In reality, the UK element is about academic heritage and quality, not geography. The United Kingdom has a long history of world-leading universities and a legal tradition that has shaped common law systems across the globe. Countries from Asia to Africa to the Caribbean and beyond model their legal systems, textbooks, and university syllabuses on UK law. LawTeacher leans into that reputation. The brand is saying that it delivers work written to the standard you would expect from a top UK law school, but the client base is truly international. The company behind the site operates globally and serves students both in the UK and overseas, with payment options and online systems clearly set up for a worldwide audience. When you arrive on lawteacher.net, it positions itself as the home to academic legal research, resources, and legal material. That phrase matters. This is not just a place where you place an order and disappear. It is a specialist environment built entirely around law. You find bespoke legal writing services, free law essays, example papers, lectures, law help guides, and detailed resources on things like Oscola referencing. The whole site is aimed at people who are serious about legal studies, whether they are undergraduates, master's students, or working professionals coming back to study later in life. One of the strongest points in favor of LawTeacher is how focused it is on law at every level. Under the Services section, you see a full portfolio of writing support tailored to legal education. There are core essay services, including a dedicated law essay writing service, a law assignment writing service, law coursework writing, and even an essay outline and plan service for those who want structural guidance before they start writing. For more advanced work, there are dissertation services, full dissertation writing, dissertation proposal support, a topics with titles service to help you choose a viable research question, and literature review services. On top of that, there are specialist offerings like marking and critique of your own work, report writing, PowerPoint presentation preparation, and exam revision services. All of this is framed around law as a subject, rather than being a generic essay provider that claims to do everything without depth. For international clients, this breadth is important. Many students are studying law degrees that follow UK-style modules, even if their university is in another country. On LawTeacher, you can find support in almost every major area of law you can think of. The free essay library and subject lists cover administrative law, arbitration, business and commercial law, company law, contract, criminal, constitutional, employment, environmental, European Union law, family, human rights, immigration, international and Islamic law, land and property law, medical and military law, and many more. That subject coverage reflects real global demand. It allows a student in Malaysia, India, Nigeria, the Gulf region, or anywhere else to access materials and bespoke work that track almost exactly with what they are being taught locally, as long as their curriculum has a UK or common law backbone. Another key selling point is the way LawTeacher talks about its writers and internal quality culture. Rather than being a faceless platform, they emphasize that work is produced by qualified legal writers, with minimum standards such as at least an undergraduate 2-1 law degree or higher. They highlight incentives for writers who consistently deliver high-quality work and submit early, and they emphasize that orders are matched to writers with appropriate subject-specific expertise. That is crucial if you are an international client dealing with complex areas like international trade law, human rights, or advanced commercial topics. You are not being matched at random with someone from a different subject. You are being connected to a legal specialist who already understands the case law, legislation, and academic debates in your area. Quality control is taken seriously at a process level. LawTeacher describes a clear order system. You submit your detailed brief, they review it, and assign a suitable law writer, and the completed piece then goes through structured quality checks before it is released to you. Each work is checked against your instructions and against internal academic standards by legal professionals. They also provide a comprehensive plagiarism report with each order to ensure everything is original. For law students and professionals who have a lot on the line, whether that is a final year dissertation, a postgraduate assignment, or a professional development course, this kind of structured quality process offers reassurance that the model answer you receive is unique, properly referenced, and suitable to use as a study guide. The guarantees the service talks about underline that this is not a new or experimental platform. Law Teacher refers to many years of experience delivering high-quality essays, assignments, and dissertations, and having helped hundreds of thousands of students with their studies. That track record matters for international clients who may never visit the UK but still want the credibility and reliability of a long-established brand. It signals that the company has survived changes in university policies, marking standards, and student expectations over time, and has continued to adapt while maintaining strong guarantees around quality and originality. One of the more underrated features of Law Teacher is the huge amount of free content. There is an extensive library of free law essays, example essays, and law help guides. These materials are clearly labeled as study aids and provide tremendous value if you are learning how to structure legal arguments, apply case law, or interpret complex essay questions. The law help guides cover things like what lecturers look for in your essay, how to plan an assignment, how to interpret law essay questions, and how to tighten academic writing. For an international student who maybe studied in another language and is now learning law in English, this guidance can make an enormous difference. You get a window into how UK-style legal writing is assessed without having to guess what lecturers want. The site also serves people who are already highly qualified. Law Teacher invites law graduates with at least a 2-1 degree to apply as researchers and writers. That means it is not only a place where students come for help, it is also a global freelance ecosystem for legal experts who want to monetize their knowledge and support the next generation of students. Combined with its global operating structure and clear focus on overseas as well as UK-based clients, Law Teacher feels much more like an international legal education brand than a local UK-only operation. For busy professionals, the model is straightforward but powerful. You can be working full-time in a different country, studying for a distance learning law degree or a professional qualification, and still tap into a UK standard law support system whenever you need it. You can order a custom essay to act as a model answer, get help with a dissertation proposal, or ask for your own work to be marked and critiqued before you submit it. You can browse free essays on your subject area and use the help guides to tighten your writing. Everything is designed to fit around your schedule, with clear delivery deadlines and online access to your account from anywhere in the world. The payment and access infrastructure demonstrates the global focus. The service accepts a wide range of international payment methods, including options widely used in Asia and the Middle East, which is not something you set up if you expect to serve only UK-based students. It reflects the reality that Law Teacher is built for clients in multiple continents. All of this loops back to the original point about the name. Law Teacher with a UK legal flavor is a deliberate positioning choice. It tells you that the academic standard is anchored in the highly respected United Kingdom legal and university system, but the service itself is built for an international audience. The name represents a benchmark, a symbol of rigorous marking, detailed case analysis, and high academic expectations. Law Teacher takes that benchmark and makes it available to a global client base, using experienced legal writers, deep subject coverage, structured guarantees, and a wealth of free resources to support you at every stage of your legal education. For students and professionals around the world who want the reassurance of UK-level legal work, combined with the convenience of a modern, online, globally accessible service, LawTeacher.net stands out as a highly specialized, trustworthy, and genuinely international option.